setting up a servo so that it will work with shifting with your transmitter and receiver. If you haven't done it before, depending on your transmitter, when you turn the servo on, it'll center. Okay, once the servo is centered, then you set your and these come with servo horns too. You set your zero point as one of the shift places, and then your end point as the other part of the shift. Okay, so basically I'll show you how to do this. You, on your receiver transmitter, there should be a I'm going to put this in the third one because this is my shifting servo, and in the third channel on this 3-channel radio I got, and there's a button right here. Okay, so we'll plug in our ESC motor, turn on the transmitter. Okay, so when I turn this on, the servo centered. So as you can see, the center, the servo was not centered, so it turned it to this way. Now if I push this button, it goes the other way. Okay, so this receiver, I have a radio link where you can lock it into zero position. All right, so what you need to do is find the center point or set your end points. And in this case, we're going to set the end points on this servo so that just the throw is really small, because we're shifting gears. We don't need it to go this far. We just need it to move it far enough to shift the gear in and out of gear. Okay, so we go to our endpoints. First, you go to channel 3. Get to the channel that you're going to use. I'm using channel 3. Okay, and then channel 3. Okay, it says 100%. I don't want 100%, so I'm going to turn it down to 25. Both endpoints. Okay. Okay, now when I push the button, my throw, okay, is less. It doesn't go all the way over here. Okay, I don't even need that much. So we'll adjust it, and you'll have to adjust yours. That's the left. Is that at 25? Okay, so like I said, we got 25. We set it at 25. Now we set the other one to 25. And now you can see we got very little throw. Okay, so if we put this in here And we got it lined up so one of them's at first gear, and then the other one's at second gear. You're good to go. Okay, you may have to adjust your endpoints once you get it in there, but right now you can hook it up and it's not going to go crazy on you and burn up your servo or wreck your steering or whatever you're going to do. Okay, so in my case, we can knock everything over. This is where my steering servo goes. And put it in this way. And this shifting knob is here, right here. Okay, so I would actually need to take the servo horn off, in this case, and switch it over to the other side because it's the wrong way right now. Okay, and put it in here like this, and then mount my servo. So we'll take these two screws out in the bottom. On the SCX-10-2, the servo mounts into the slider. You guys see me use this before. If you use one of these, you need to really be careful not to strip out your screws. This one that I own, I put a disclaimer in, you can't get it anymore. But it has a torque setting on it, so you don't over torque your screws. When you, if you can find one with a torque setting, you're better off. Okay, so we'll put the servo mounts in. Whoa.